How's it going, guys? Today I'm going to be featuring the Ohio. Although I'm not gonna do a full commentary on this match, although I think it might actually be a good idea. I think we have quite a few Ohio commentaries, so I figure I'll do a short one for this. But anyway, this match is, I guess, a pretty good example of having to reposition after our initial idea of pushing is basically killed when two of the enemy destroyers show up at this objective. One of them being a Z-52 and basically pushes our destroyers away from the objective, and then there's like really no chance for our team to push because, well, without destroyers being able to push, we can't really support them. And I mean, obviously, Z-52 is one of the best cap contesters because of its ridiculous stealth sonar, and there's not much that we can really do for our destroyers if they're never spotted. And the thing is, Chungmu doesn't actually have a radar, which is something I generally run on the Chungmu. I mean, might as well use it because, well, I mean, sure, smokes can be useful, but at this point in the game and at this tier, there's a lot of destroyers that have so much smoke and sonar and everything that sometimes smokes are just not the best idea, as the Z-52 does get spotted. And we also Citadel and Alaska, which is kind of a first. But yeah, Z-52 is just sonaring our Chungmu. Chungmu smokes up, and there's basically nothing that our team can do. We do have a Shima here, but it's not like he's gonna really do anything that's going to make a difference. So at this point, it's time to turn away and try to reposition. They have a pretty strong push going. There's a lot of ships from their middle spawn that's basically coming this way, since it's the easiest side for them to support. As I get spotted at a pretty bad time, as we're broadside to the Ohio. There's also a Vermont in their spawn, but I think I got spotted, I guess, just late enough that they shot something else. So I might have an opportunity to actually get away. Z-52 does get spotted, but yeah, there's also a daring here, which kind of sucks, having so many destroyers here to keep us spotted, and then not having one that can actually, I guess, fight on this flank against what they have. Z-52 torps show up. Alaska actually pushed into B, and yeah, pretty bad crossfire. Aim assist, always trustworthy, sort of, not really. Decent looking salvo, but no citadels, unfortunately. Decent chunk, but no sits. And yeah, we're kind of just forced to run away. Kind of hoping our friendly Aegir over there can get something done with his torpedoes, but it's not looking good. He didn't go straight for the Alaska. He kind of put himself in a weird spot, and yeah, not looking so good. We're forced to run away from their destroyers. Our Chungmu and Shima are basically right next to us, or even further away from the fight. I mean, it's not like they can really do anything. It's also partly why I like the radar on Chungmu, because, well, if there is something like a Z-52, a Lushun, I guess anything else, you could at least radar them and possibly let your team deal a lot of damage, even though your main guns are a bit lackluster in their DPM. But at least the destroyers are still, I guess, trying. Z-52 does get spotted. Our destroyers are all basically right here and sort of keeping them away. I mean, at least they're not full running away. If they were full running away, then we just basically have no chance, and their destroyers would just keep torping us, and yeah, all of us in the bottom left corner would be dead very quickly. Alaska trying to reverse away from the Aegir. I'm trying my best to get into a, you know, it's turning out that I'm not actually doing a non-commentary video. It's actually turning into a full commentary. I guess it is a good video to, I guess, go over and, I guess, explain positioning. But yeah, we saw an opportunity to finally push in once the destroyers smoked up, because we went unspotted, so we could actually push back in. And getting into B where the Alaska is was kind of the plan. Unfortunately, we do get spotted, so Alaska is going to stop reversing and go forward. I feel like if I didn't get spotted, I would have actually been able to catch the Alaska reversing broadside away from the A gear, but that's not the case. Vermont, all the way at the back, is lobbing over the island. Luckily, we didn't get smashed because that's not an angle that we were really expecting, although now we probably will have to remember that in the future. But we also see Takahashi starting to charge in, so we're just going to keep going forward and going to see if we can at least catch the Takahashi, because, well, Takahashi as a Japanese light cruiser, we can absolutely smash him. Should also mention that I'm not using running with scissors in this one. I have no idea when I'm releasing this video, but I know I mentioned I did go back to running with scissors in a different video, and I definitely do go back. Also, I did have the funny buttons, so it's like maybe an in-between of the spotter plane fight fire with fire video. But yeah, Takahashi gets caught turning broadside as we just show up through this little channel here, and we're able to remove the Takahashi, getting us a stack of legendary plotting room, giving us 5% more damage, since we won't have running with scissors 15 when we're within 8 kilometers. Daring spotted, open water gunboating. A little unfortunate timing here as the Z52 does get spotted and he's very low. Had I waited another couple of seconds, we would have been able to probably finish off the Z52 and make our teammate destroyers' jobs a lot easier. But timing, unfortunate. Like Call of Duty, whenever you check an angle and then you look away, dude shows up around the corner. That's exactly what this is. But anyway, we are I guess in a decent position. Daring is still open water gunboating. I see an opportunity to possibly push out and smash the Daring, but once I decide to go forward, I do get radared, and Daring does start smoking up because, yeah, we're spotted now. Our plan to show up right where Daring was is ruined because of the unfortunate radar. Vermont does go down. Obviously there's a lot of torpedoes that they also had to push into, and not just us running away from theirs. Trying to figure out what I should be doing here, either sitting here or trying to go behind where the Alaska is and seeing if we can get a crossfire, pushing him out to our teammates. Alaska is starting to move forward. We also need to worry about where that Ohio is. He hasn't been spotted for a little bit. Not sure if he's still pushing in or if he decided to I guess turn away or start kiting. Daring and Alaska spotted. I decide it's time to try and push behind them, and after we get this cap, kind of a good idea, we can force them towards our destroyers and our friendly ships in our spawn. But yeah, as a battleship at legendary tier, not the best maneuverability and turning circle, so we're not actually going to make this turn. We also see that the Ohio is actually charging forward, so I guess not being able to actually fit through the gap is a good thing, because now we can just reverse towards where the Ohio and Alaska is, and then I guess catch them broadside, because I guess they're assuming that I was going through the gap. But yeah, full HP Ohio. Probably should have targeted the Alaska. Maybe we could have gotten rid of him. It's a radar cruiser. But I mean, a broadside battleship that is decently easily to Citadel. I mean, we can't pass that up. Unfortunately, not as much damage as I was hoping for. Wish I had running with scissors. That one Citadel with running with scissors would have done, well over 20k. But unfortunately, no running with scissors, so no 15% damage. Ohio, though, is deciding to finally angle after getting decently chunked for at least a third of his HP. But yeah, I kind of want to hold my shot because, like I said, we need to get rid of Alaska that has a radar, and we do still have his broadside. So we're kind of just waiting for him to get around the corner. And there's also torpedoes going for him. Not sure if he has sonar or not. He's not turning towards him, so it seems like he doesn't. Decent looking salvo. We do land another citadel, but unfortunately we don't actually kill him off. But he does eat a torpedo and ends up dying anyway, so that is great for our destroyers. They can finally start pushing back in. Ohio now pushing in. Time to brawl. There's still a daring to the right, which is, I guess, a bit concerning because obviously we need to worry about his torpedoes. But after pushing out so slow, I just decided let's just charge out and then see what we can do against the Ohio. Ohio eats some torpedoes, and yeah, we get, I'm pretty sure we get Citadel like with one shell. Or that's just a bunch of pens that happened. But either way, we're able to finish off the Ohio. Daring smokes up. And now we just start turning in towards him because we're assuming there's torpedoes on the way. But yeah, honestly a pretty good match. Showcasing repositioning, I guess. And I guess finding a new opportunity to re-push the enemy. Having to run away from our original push down the left flank. And then having an opportunity to push back in with smoke. Well, kind of gave us a good position to start crossfiring their big flank push with 2 destroyers, 2 battleships, 2 cruisers. So basically 6 of their team was on this flank. And repositioning was kind of important. Secondaries don't quite finish them off, so no close quarters, but we do finish them off with our rear turrets. So I guess there's XP in finishing them off with rear turrets than secondaries instead. So I guess that's kind of good. And yeah, good portion over 3k XP. So I guess the secondaries not doing all the damage to the destroyers was kind of a good thing. But yeah, actually a really good, I guess, positioning example. And I guess how to repush or find an opportunity to repush. And a video that I thought I wasn't going to do a commentary on. I'm still here. But anyway, this is, I mean, Optimus Prime build. Nothing has changed except the legendary skill. I think after this, I do go back to running with scissors. But anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and subscribe for more and share it with your friends. Or leave a comment down below on other ships you want to see in the future. But till next time, aloha.